Hey guys, so one of the questions we get asked the most is how do we make money and what do we actually do all day long? So one of the things we wanted to talk about is Blogger Workshop, because that's actually one of the ways we do make money, how we build up our own team, our own startup really, and we're so passionate about it. And with this, we wanted to introduce a new section to our YouTube channel.
Which is ridiculously exciting.
Yes.
And something that I've been utterly obsessed with for quite some time, figuring out how we can integrate it into the YouTube channel. So we figured out a way. So we're going to do a section called Business Walks, which is basically where we walk and talk about business. Sort of a relaxed, casual environment with Basti walking backwards in very difficult scenarios. And there's going to be one coming from Malibu, which I actually was incredibly impressed by. He was walking down steps on a cliff.
Oh my God. Oh, at the beach.
At the beach.
Ooh.
So that's something to keep an eye on. So we're going to be doing this thing where we walk and talk about business and our experience in business and all that kind of jazz. So keep involved towards the end, and we may have a giveaway involved as well.
Yes, we do. And it's a very special and different giveaway. So definitely check that out. And also, we're just so excited because we're also going to have other people on this. This is not only about Dan and me, it's also going to be about other people. And one of the things we realized asking you guys and listening to your feedback and reading all your comments is that I think a lot more people than we actually thought are interested in business topics, like how to build your own startup, how to really make it, what you have to keep in mind, how it is to employ people, all these different topics, but also how to come up with ideas and how to follow your dreams. So this is something that we're so excited about. Yeah. And we hope you guys like it. So enjoy the first episode. So one of the things we do for a living is Blogger Workshop. Blogger Workshop was created in April this year, 2017. And it has been an idea of me for a long time. And then I talked to Dan about it and he loved it. So we kind of made it bigger than it originally was. And we decided to make offline and online courses and workshops where we tell other people how to become a blogger, how to become a social media influencer, and also for companies how to do the same thing, how to work with influencers and what is really important in that field. So my part in this business is really to create the courses for becoming a blogger and becoming an influencer, because this is what I am and what I've been doing for the last 8 years and what I'm really passionate about. And the idea really was that I get so many questions every single day via Instagram, direct messages, or on my blog or my YouTube channel, or even via emails from people that are asking me, Luisa, how did you actually start becoming a blogger? How did you start making money with this? How did this all work? And what was your idea behind it? So we created this online course where we tell you guys how to become a social media influencer. We focus a lot on Instagram because that's just a really important platform at the moment. And we also have a course that's all about blogging. So in the blogger course, we start on like how to start your blog, where to host your website, how to find a name, how to find topics, because a lot of times I think people want to blog and want to tell something, but they don't necessarily know about what. So we help you with that as well, and like maybe even finding a brand for yourself and what you're really passionate about. And then the Instagram course, there's a basic course and a pro course. And the basic course is about editing your pictures, what apps we use, what apps you can recommend for you to use, how you find like a red thread for your profile, so it's a little coherent and the feed looks nice. And then also, no.
Kannst ein bisschen mehr Abstand halten.
Abstand?
Feed looks nice.
Soll ich da weitermachen oder nochmal anfangen?
Nee, mach ruhig weiter.
Okay. Feed looks nice, and also how to get more followers, because I know this is a big question that I always get asked. It's like how to grow your profile without buying any followers. Obviously, this is all real engagement, and so that's the basic course really. And then the pro Instagram course is even more in depth. So we also teach you, the basic course is included in the pro course, and we obviously also teach you how to edit your pictures, how to get a really nice coherent feed so your whole feed looks nice, how to find a brand for yourself, but also how to make money. And not only how to make money, but how much can you actually charge? If you already have a following on social media and you already have a few followers on Instagram or YouTube, what prices can you actually charge companies? How can you even talk to companies? We give you ideas and templates of emails, how you can reach out to brands, to different products, to companies to work with you. And also, everything that you really need to know to become a social media influencer. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. And I hope you like the course. And there's also an offline course. If you follow us on bloggerworkshop.com on Instagram, you will find out about the dates, the upcoming events. There will be one in a couple of months. So sign up for that if you're interested. And if not, you can always obviously buy the online course.
So Luisa's taken you what Blogger Workshop has been to date. So I'm going to run you through what's coming next. So we are launching 2 different styles of courses in the future. We're going to launch more of what we've been doing currently, which is courses that help you become a better blogger and a better influencer and a better YouTuber and things like that. But the other component of this is a Blogger Workshop business. Now this is something that we probably had the highest demand for because there's a lot of brands out there and a lot of businesses that we work with on a regular basis who are really struggling with how to work with influencers and how to grow their own social media channels, either through influencers or on their own with creating content themselves. So we're going to create a course for small to medium businesses on how to grow their audiences, how to work better with influencers, and how to fund this whole thing correctly, and how to do this at a level that's supreme. And I think that's really what we're focusing on is a lot of brands are hearing that they need to be doing this, they need to be on social media, and they need to be working with influencers. But there's a lot of brands that shouldn't be, and there's a lot of brands that should but are doing it wrong or have either been burnt in the past, and we're really trying to make sure that every brand can understand and see the value in it. So we have 3 main ways you can work with influencers. They can create content for you, and they can create content that exposes you to people. They can scale, and they can put reach in front of your product, or they can give you sales. Now these 3 things are really, really important to understand, and these 3 ways are what we're going to talk you through in Blogger Workshop Business Course. So they're really the things to keep in mind. We're also going to be creating more business courses in the future that are going to help more agency relationships as well as sort of bigger corporations. But we really wanted to start with this small to medium type platform because it's sort of been the biggest demand, and we've sort of seen the biggest success in the clients that we work with on a consultancy basis in that area. So that's really where we wanted to start. So we're going to be doing some pre-sales for that pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. We'll have the landing page up and everything so you can pre-register yourself and all that kind of stuff. We'll put all the links down below, but it's really, really exciting. We're super pumped. The content that we're putting into this thing is awesome. We're using videos, we're using PDFs, we're using worksheets, we're using templates for emails, we're using all sorts of stuff. So we highly recommend the inside of this course. It's going to be wicked, and I'm super, super excited about it. So yeah, check it out. So the reason why this has been so exciting for us is we've been able to marry the 2 worlds together that we both sort of represent. Me from an advertising background and Elle from an influencer background. And it's been really cool to generate a course and courses that have been able to sort of play to both sides of our skill sets.
Yeah, and that's why it was so interesting and so exciting for me also when I talked to Dan about it that we created together, because it just makes so much sense. And the feedback that we've gotten from you guys that have already done the course is absolutely amazing. We want to thank you for that. We're also going to show you some of the feedback in case you're still interested. And one story that I thought was really, really cool from a girl, she didn't have many followers. She did one of the online courses, and I think she had like around 1,200 followers on Instagram, and she did a horse blog, which is very niche. And a lot of people always ask, is it okay to start a blog that's not with fashion or a lifestyle? And she actually told me a couple weeks later that she had her first collaboration. She didn't get paid, but she got her first watch, which is really, really cool and exciting. And the next week or 2 weeks later, she even sent an email to us again saying that she got featured in her local newspaper. So that was something where I was so excited for her that our feedback, our help really got her to the next level in her blogger career. And yeah, there are lots of different stories that we hear that we're really excited about. And we just love doing this. It's so much fun.
So yeah, so check it out. Hit up all the links below to see what's the inside. And we just wanted to give you a rundown of what sort of our main focus is in our main businesses at the moment. So have fun.
And if you're interested in more of these stories, this is obviously not everything we do. We also do other things, but we just thought we wanted to talk about Blogger Workshop a little bit more because that's why we're all in the office, why we have Basti now with us, why we have Daniela with us, the new team members. So if you have any more questions to that, ask us, feel free to ask, and we're open to answer.
Cool.
See you next time.
So, really hope you enjoyed that. Really hope you got something out of it. And I'm now going to kick over to Luisa to talk to you about this magical giveaway.
Yeah, so we thought about, I mean, there are so many giveaways nowadays, right? There are so many things that we even give away that are actually products. And yes, that's amazing, but we did think about something a little bit different. So we were thinking what could actually help you guys more than any product, any physical object out there. And we came up with this idea of actually giving away our time. And this is something we've never done before. You might not even like it. Maybe we're just like, no one was going to comment.
Zero
but,
comments. You get less than normal.
No, we were thinking of if you need help with any kind of aspect in your life, if that's blogging or Instagram or your business or your own startup or your personal life or your relationship, anything that you feel comfortable about talking and getting our advice on, then you can comment below this video and just, you don't have to talk about what you want advice on, but you can just comment, hey, I would really like your help. And maybe talk a little bit on what you would like us to talk to about. And yeah, we would give you 1 hour of time, either in person if you live in Munich, or we can actually meet up with you, or on Skype or WhatsApp. And yeah, we hope that will really help some of you guys because we're really, really passionate about this.
Yeah, and it's just something that we both believed in. We were like, we could do a laptop and we could do all that sort of stuff. And while that's cool, it just didn't really feel like it was impactful.
Yeah, and I feel like this is something that we're both known for, and like people, like a lot of you guys probably follow us because of this, because we're so open and talk about personal stuff, and I just honestly love being in contact with you guys. And if we can really sit down and talk about your problems or your things you want to work on, I think that could be the best gift we could give away, hopefully.
So just basically put in whatever you feel comfortable with. Doesn't need to be too much detail, and yeah, we'll just start picking them.
Just comment, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Totally.
See you next time. Thanks.
Girl out. Mama say she gonna lose